Hello everyone. This is Dr. Anuradha Ajit, the first Vice Principal of Amro College of Hotel Management and the College of Tourism, who later on was privileged to lead the institution. What I'm going to do now is just go down the memory lane along with my dear friend Mr. Rajan Soni, who was also the chairman of the AMRA group of institutions. What brought us together on this educational journey was the passion and drive to achieve educational excellence and to leave an impact in the field of education. Well, let me tell you something. The first time ever that I met Mr. Rajan Soni, remember, we are talking of the mid-90s, when Nashik was still a sleepy little town just waking up, and the norm for a chairman who would normally formally wear a safari suit. Here was this man with a ponytail, suspenders, and a chunky golden watch and a big ring, and a sonorous voice. Well, he looked more like a rock star, a drummer, so to say, in a Canadian rock band. Well, that was Mr. Rajan Soni for you. You couldn't put him in a typical mold. He was a personality on his own. I would like to quote Bhagavan Ramana Maharishi here, who was a great spiritual teacher as well, who said that living is life's only purpose. And I must say that my dear friend and the chairman, Mr. Rajan Soni, surely lived life king size. Our professional journey together has been so fruitful, so satisfying. It is almost a kind of benediction, because here he entrusted so much of confidence, freedom to pen and make waves in the field of education and bring AMRO to put a mark in the Nasik city. When someone trusts you so much, how can you let that person down? It is said that vision is not only what the eye see, but also what the heart and mind perceives. And this is what made Mr. Rajan to leave Canada and to set his institution on the banks of the sacred river Godavari in Nasik. It was like a calling, almost so to say, for AMRA was not just a mere educational institution for him. It was his raison d'etre. Oscar Wilde had said that the purpose and to define is to last. Well, I can say that Mr. Rajan not only defined, but he defied and then defined. Because it's not easy to set up an educational institution from the scratch, bringing in all his vision and his dream into reality. It is not a mere expansion program for him in business. It was his spiritual awakening, for he was a well-known professor in Canada, so he knew the meaning of education and what it meant. And nothing could deter him. No tsunami can keep him down. Such was his passion, his stoicism, his dedication, which we are also thankful about because he was there guiding us and supporting us. Just there, just the other day, a few days back, it was Guru Purnima, which marks the unique relationship between students and teachers. And it is indeed an honor that our Founders' Day falls very close to it. And this is the best form of honor that we can offer to our chairman. Dear Amroites, this is what you all have to do. Not only excel professionally, but also grow in your personal and spiritual aspects by making the world a better place to live. And the banner of Amro will always be flowing high, because here was a man who not only stood for good, clean education for all strata of people, but he was also so proud of his country. He had tremendous respect for the armed forces as well. And since I remember once I had asked him that we are such good friends, decades. It is not just a day or two, spanning over so many decades. Why don't you address me by my first name, Anu, like others say? You know what he said? He said that, Mrs. Ajit, you are one of the pillars of my Amro educational institution. You have worked diligently, with passion, with integrity, with principles in setting up this, what I had visioned. So I have just respect. And moreover, you're also the wife of a fighter pilot and a test pilot. So I salute. So for me, it will always be Mrs. Ajit. Such a thorough gentleman. So all students, you have a lot to learn to respect women, to respect our national flag, to be nationalistic, and do whatever you want, but if your intent is good, if your purpose is clear, nothing can stop you all from achieving. And you are in very good hands because you have Mrs. Sunanda Soni. She was just not the woman behind a man's success. She was besides him all the time with a calm, serene, smiling face, just shoulder to shoulder, being with him to achieve in his dreams. He dreamt and she ensured that all his dreams was coming to life. And of course, his two lovely children, Reena and Rohan, whom he was very proud of. They are going to leave no stone unturned to ensure that their father's dreams are always kept alive and that the torch that he has lit of Amro will be setting ablaze in the skies. And Amro has already become a force to reckon with. It is a destination in Nasik, an educational destination. On this Founders' Day, I wish the family and all the students and all the staff all the best. And may the sonorous voice of encouragement and passion guide all of you. He's going to be there through the portals of Amro. So he will keep guiding us. God bless Amro, and I'm proud to be an Amroite. Thank you.